Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. And if it's your first time here, I'm Janetta, an author who loves to draw. On my channel, I focus on combining storytelling with art. If that's something you're interested in, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let's get to it. SSMD So It Begins, Chapter 43, Stay With Me. Dear Suspicious, if you feel comfortable enough, you could ask her why she hasn't gone out with him and what makes her think he would be perfect for you. If you still don't trust her after she responds, then I would suggest you trust your instincts. Good luck, the SSMD Advisor. Eva. I was about to follow Mike and find out just what was going on with him when Kendra called out to me. She and Simone entered the lobby and walked over to me. Well, did you enjoy yourself? Kendra asked me. After I got over wanting to kill you for talking me into participating, I actually started enjoying myself. What about you, Simone? Did you enjoy yourself? I haven't gotten over wanting to kill Kendra yet, but I did enjoy crossing the finish line. She can make it up to me by partnering me with someone like Xavier next year, Simone joked. You got it, Kendra said seriously. I was kidding, Kendra, Simone said. Sure you were. Look, I have to get out there and check in with Leah to make sure we are ready for lunch. I didn't know Leah was catering, I said. Actually, I had hired another company, but me and the owner had a bit of a falling out, and he pulled out of the contract at the last minute. Leah convinced her partner that they could take this on, and they stepped in the last minute. Well, do you need any help, I offer? I do, but Simone here is going to be the one to help me out. Come on, Simone. The fun continues, Simone said to me. See you later. I waited 15 minutes before Xavier made his appearance. We sat with Simone and Kendra at lunch. Leah and Alana had hired people and didn't require their help. We laughed and joked about the mishap experienced on the course and enjoyed the gourmet sandwiches and delicious pastries from the cafe. There was no doubt in my mind that Leah and Alana would get a lot of new business. Kendra had arranged for a number of fun events to round off the day, which we participated in. We were on our own for dinner, so Xavier and I joined Leah, Alana, Kendra, and Simone for dinner in the hotel restaurant. Why didn't Mario come up? I asked Leah at dinner. He is out of town on business. He has already told Kendra to sign him up for next year. I hope he wasn't joking, because I already have him down, Kendra smiled. Hope you plan to use us again to cater lunch. Alana had been hesitant at first, but found it to be a wonderful experience. Definitely. We have received rave reviews about lunch. After dinner, I was beat. While this has been lovely, I need to soak and go to bed so I'll be able to move tomorrow. So if you'll excuse me, I'm going to call it a night. I'll walk you up, Xavier offered. I ignored the looks that flowed between the women at the table. In the lobby, Xavier said, Let me just grab my room key. We walked over to the front desk and stood behind a couple. The woman was crying. You have to have a room for us. It's our wedding night. I'm sorry, but you canceled a month ago and never rebooked. Now, because of the charity event, we don't have any available rooms. I'm so sorry. The woman cried harder. It's all my fault. All because I got mad at you and called the wedding off. I forgot to rebook after we made up. Excuse me. Xavier stepped up to the counter. I was about to pick up my room key, but I would like to give my room to them. He gave the receptionist his name, and she redid the reservation into the couple's name. Xavier paid for their stay. The woman was so elated that she threw her arms around Xavier and gave him a bear hug. Thank you, sir. We really appreciate it, her new husband said and shook his hand. They grabbed the key in their bags and rushed off to their wedding night. Xavier turned to me and said, Well, it's not the first time I slept in my car. Or, I said before thinking, you can stay with me. Are you sure? Xavier said. Strictly a platonic offer, mind you. And yes, I'm sure. I wanted to make sure he didn't misread the offer. I'm glad you said that. I was a bit worried you would try to jump my bones. Xavier joked as we headed to our room. Chapter 44, Playing with Fire. Eva. We were both dressed in our pajamas and ready for bed. Xavier had called down for a rollaway bed and was told that none was available. "You can't sleep on the floor," I told him as he spread the extra blankets he had requested onto the floor. "I can't sleep on that tiny love seat. My back would never survive it. Just get up here on the bed. It's a king. We can share." Again, a platonic offer. Xavier stood and looked at the other side of the bed. He muttered, "If this isn't playing with fire." "Excuse me?" I asked, pretending not to hear what he said. "Nothing." He climbed in and lay so close to the edge of his bed, I thought he would fall off. I smiled and shook my head, but was too tired to comment. I fell asleep quickly, not knowing Xavier would follow me into my dreams. To tell you the things we did in my dream would be X-rated. But if you ever had that kind of dream, you can imagine what mine was like. I will tell you how my beautiful dream turned into a horror. In my dream, I snuggled into Xavier and pulled him to me for round two. We began kissing, and my hands began to roam. He called out my name between kisses. "Eva." "Xavier," I responded breathlessly. "Eva, open your eyes," he coaxed me gently. I opened my eyes and realized I was actually looking into his eyes. I had found my way to his side of the bed and was filling him up. Now, if you truly want to keep this platonic, I suggest you remove your hand. I quickly pulled my hand away from a place it had no business being and was about to roll away from him when he caught me and pulled me back. He tucked me in his arms, my head resting on his chest. "Go back to sleep, Eva." But I didn't know what else to say. I was embarrassed to the bone. "Shh, forget about it for now and get some rest." He kissed the top of my head, pulled me closer, then closed his eyes. Needless to say, I didn't fall back to sleep that night. I couldn't afford any more dreams. The ride home the next morning was uncomfortable. We tried making small talk, but it was awkward. We were halfway home when Xavier finally said, "We can't keep ignoring the elephant, you know." "I would prefer we did," I said, my face growing warm. "I really don't want to talk about it." "All right, then. I'll talk and you listen. I think you should let go of what happened last night. It wasn't as big of a deal as you are making it. We both are adults, and we are both aware that there is an attraction between us. Neither one of us wants to rush into anything, so let's just focus on being friends. Trust me, after my last relationship, I want to make sure I take the time to find out if I'm dealing with a beautiful diamond or a beautiful nut. I've learned the hard way that sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. I can handle friendship." I hid the surprising feeling of disappointment I was feeling behind a big smile. "Good. Now, do you want to get one last feel before we begin focusing on getting to know each other? Or was last night enough?" Leah. Leah and Alana hit the road before dawn. Both wanted to make it home in time to open the shop. Alana slept as Leah drove them home. When Leah's phone buzzed, she picked it up, looked at caller ID, and smiled. "Hello, sweetie. I wasn't expecting you to call so early." "I just bet you weren't." Carla laughed, then hung up on Leah. Hope you enjoyed today's story. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until next time, be and stay blessed.